And speaking of spreading joy and cheer, this next story is quite incredible. You're not going to believe it, but a company wanted to give a big thank you to essential workers. Envoy Mortgage paid the mortgage and taxes for 50 essential workers across America recently. Amy Caitlin, okay, we're looking at her right now as a registered nurse in Louisville. She was one of the recipients, and she said she's grateful for the recognition, but she's not a nurse for the fame. She does it because it's the right thing to do. Listen to what Amy had to say.
Dang. You do things in life not because you have an expectation of receiving something in return. You do it. You go to work every day as a nurse because it's the right thing to do. It's because it's what you love. It's who you are. It's who you are as a person. And so to be recognized for that and to receive something for that, it's not expected. It's just overwhelming.
Everything. It was emotional.
We love Amy so much, and we also salute here on Atlantic Company. You know, she adds that the progress of the city was a community effort. It brought everyone together, and she says she couldn't do what she does as a nurse without everyone else's support. So thank you to Amy. But 50 mortgages paid for essential workers. That's pretty neat.
That's incredible. And, you know, I love these heroes who really feel the way that Amy does, you know, that in her heart, she didn't, you know, she doesn't want recognition. It's just about being a kind person, giving to others. And that's the greatest gift of all for all of us. And I think that's a lesson that we've all learned throughout the pandemic. Young and old, I mean, we've seen people just giving above and beyond. And I think it's amazing. By the way, just because I called Uno at the beginning of the segment, Kara, I'm going above and beyond, petting him, because now he heard his name and he wants some love. But anyway, you have time for one more story. I know, honey.
I understand that, sweet Uno. Give him a pat for me. Okay, this next story is also just somebody going above and beyond what they were needed to do, what was in their job description. This is about Christian. Christian is a mechanic. Christian met Linda, whom is a paraplegic and is in a wheelchair, and she often goes out and exercises in her wheelchair. Well, her wheelchair got a flat tire, so she took it to Christian. He put air in the tires, and she said she liked him. He was trustworthy and kind, so she brought him her truck a few days later. Her truck has a wheelchair lift in it, which was broken. Christian, knowing that it's a very hard fix to do, started tackling the project of putting back her wheelchair ramp. It took him 6 weeks. It took him many parts. It took him a lot of time and effort, but he said he was so happy to do it for her. He charged her just a very small nominal fee. But I loved he said this in the article, Christine. He said, you know what? It was just the way I was raised. One hand washes another. I was happy to give back. So Linda's wheelchair ramp was fixed, and Christian is just a kind, kind soul. So we wanted to share that.
Yes, that is incredible. And what a major project to tackle. But as he said, he was raised right, and make yourself at home, Una. And so we love those. Kara, those are all so good. Hey, listen, I'm still thinking about the story of the dogs that were reunited yesterday. I don't know why that story is still blowing my mind. Anyway, we got to post that one. We got to post that one on Facebook.
Crazy.
Anyway, I love you. Positive stories. That's what this segment is all about. And guys, if you have a fun or interesting, it's all good story, send it to us. It's simply facebook.com/ATLandCo, or tweet us using that hashtag. It's all good. As I like to say, it's an age-old hashtag, approximately like 3 years old.